Hello and welcome to Sport Journal. My name is Alfred Enjoy. So this is the part two of a video that we shot, the latest video that we have on our YouTube channel. The reason why we made a part two was because of some technical difficulties that we had with the other video. So we couldn't play the whole clip with you guys because tunataka kazi mzuri to send some, tunataka to watch to great content mazee, sauti poa, visuals, everything. So we're doing another video, but today we have another guest, and his name is he'll introduce himself. Introduce wambie wase what your name is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm Melta Souma. I'm a diehard Arsenal fan. Yeah, I know some of you are wondering why I'm putting on AC Milan shirt.
AC Milan thing,
Yeah, AC Milan is part of my family, but
how many teams do you support?
I support in England. I support Arsenal, which is main part of me. In Italy, I support AC Milan. In Spain, I support Barcelona.
Not Hala Madrid.
No.
Why not?
I don't like Cristiano, and Cristiano already spoiled the. I don't like him. In France, I support Lyon.
Lyon.
Yeah, I support Lyon and partly Monaco.
So welcome to the show, Meltas.
Yeah.
This is your first time on the show.
Yeah.
Karibu Manzaini Sport Journal. We are happy to see you.
Yeah, happy.
And today, our main topic, guys, is going to be the title pretenders. So kuna title contenders and the title pretenders. So we're going to talk about the pretenders and some of the pretenders on the beginning of the season. We saw as if maybe, just maybe, they might win someone, they might contend for the title, but then wakahappen kukuwa ni mapretender tu, and one of them played on walicheza jana. That is Chelsea, and they drew to Aston Villa 1-1. They also played a game on Sunday in which they they lost to Arsenal, London Derby. I'm sure Meltas are very happy because of that.
Of course, I'm very much happy. Yeah.
And they lost 3-1 to Arsenal Football Club. So we're going to start with them because they have a very big team, Chelsea, and their team costs 200 million euros. A team like that, Meltas,
Yeah.
with such players like Thiago Silva,
Yeah.
Havertz,
Yeah.
Werner, these are some of the greatest. When a woman say they are in their peak wako form yao.
Yeah, sure.
A team 200 million, you're performing against Aston Villa 1-1.
Yeah.
Does this performance? What is the problem? Is it chemistry that they don't have, or is it the manager? What's your opinion?
I think generally the team is down because when you look at the defense, it's not really coordinating well. When you look at the midfield, it's not coordinating well. The forwards are not coordinating well.
Timo Werner has lost a lot of.
Timo Werner has lost a lot of goals. In fact, chances, a lot of chances,
yeah.
over 20 chances. In fact, when you're talking about Timo Werner, for now we should be talking about 20 goals and above. So personally, Chelsea, there's no coordination. There's no personal coordination there. They started well the league. In fact, they once topped the league, but for now they are down. Now they are really down.
They were really a threat in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, sure.
And tulikuwa tunafikiria wanaweza maybe contend kwa sababu Frank Lampard last season he gave us a glimpse of what his style of play is, because even when he lost some games, at least he has some possession. They're dominating the game even if they lose or even if they draw. But now we knew that now they have a team. Do you think that maybe Frank Lampard is to blame for this because he's the manager and they gave him the money? Because now he can't blame anyone because he has the money. They gave him the money, 200 million, he bought the players. Is he to blame?
I think Lampard is to blame because for now what he lacks is consistency. He lacks consistency for now. Because for the start of the season, he started very well, but for now, he has lost some shape.
They're falling into this.
Yeah, they are falling into traps, some teams' trap.
Some people say that maybe the players are letting him down. They're not playing for the manager. Do you think? What's your opinion on this?
I can't support that because when you look at the team, the Frank Lampard team that he has, he inherited a very poor team for the start of the last season, but he integrated it very well. He brought some people that made him success in Derby County, which are with the likes of Mason Mount, who is a very good midfielder, Reke James, Tammy Abraham, Yeah,
Tammy Abraham was from I think Aston Villa last season. The season before he broke into Chelsea.
yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
and he
sure.
was top scorer in the championship.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
So he brought people who are very well integrated, who are very well from the championship. They have some experience,
yeah.
so they actually carried his name last season. And for now, when you are talking about the team that Frank Lampard has, it is a team, a great team, a 200 and something spending.
Million, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a lot of pressure for him. If he doesn't deliver, I know before January he'll be sacked.
So
Abramovich doesn't like.
he doesn't pendangi
Yeah,
mchezo.
sure.
So in your opinion, Frank Lampard is it partly to blame ama fully to blame? Oh my gosh. Nimesema haujasikia hiyo si ndio?
I know,
Hatujasikia. So is he fully to blame ama partially to blame for this?
I can say he's fully to blame because that's a score that you cannot joke with around. Yeah, because when you look at Timo Werner from Bundesliga, he scored a lot of
Yeah.
goals from Leipzig, which is not a team like Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea has a lot of qualities in its players. When you look at Kai Havertz, he really
one of the best attacking
one of the
midfielders.
best attacking midfielders from Bundesliga last season. He really did well. When you are talking about Chilwell, last season actually he had a lot of assists from Leicester. Let's talk about Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva is a very experienced
Legend.
guy.
He played for
He's
this
a
club
legend.
and
He once played for
AC
AS
Milan,
Milan from
Paris
in
Saint-Germain.
Italy, PSG, which he has a lot of titles to it.
Yeah.
He's a very good and again let's not forget
Brazilians
he's from Brazil. Yeah,
come with a little bit of flair. Eh?
yeah, sure. Brazilians are very
Yeah,
great. Yeah. So let's not complain. Let's not talk about players.
But he's a manager.
Yeah, let's talk about the manager because the squad.
Should we give him time? Does he need time to maybe get his players into form and like a chemistry into them, or
I don't think if he needs time because
so Lampard out? Unasema Lampard out?
no, I don't say Lampard out. He's a good player. He's a good manager for real, but he doesn't need to coach Chelsea. Chelsea is a club that when you coach it, you need to deliver because it's a club with a lot of
So
pressure.
what team is anafaa kuwa team gani kama si Chelsea?
Yeah, I think middle table teams. When in Premier League, you need middle table teams, maybe a Newcastle, Aston Villa, he can really deliver. And championship, he can really promote teams from championship.
That's like a diss. Ni kama umediss hapo
No,
Lampard lakini
I'm
ni
not
sawa.
using Lampard. I'm
Mafans wa
just,
Chelsea watakuonea after this manze hapo kwa comments.
no.
So Chelsea manze, kwa hivyo umesema hapo Lampard is the problem and not the players. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I personally think they lack chemistry. Hii ndio maana wa move on.
Yeah.
But we'll move on from Chelsea. They're the number one title pretenders, and we'll go to another team called Manchester United, who are wanajita the Red Devils.
Yeah, sure.
Their Devils have not been they've been lighting the fire very brightly lately.
Yeah.
Because they drew the last game against Leicester.
Yeah.
And they're playing against Wolves.
Yeah.
And before that, we actually thought that now wamewaka moto and
Yeah.
the Red Devils are back.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu they had won 7 games in a row.
Yeah.
But then now wameanza ni kama Ole is at the wheel and then Ole lets the wheel go and now vitu zinaanza kufanyika vibaya.
Yeah.
Sasa wamedraw and now they're facing Wolves.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that Wolves game and Manchester United. Do you think they can come up with a win in that game?
Personally, for me, maybe if they have really performed well, it's a draw. But
remember also Wolves kuna vile hata
yeah, Wolves not a good. For instance, is not a good team. But let's talk about
it's a good team but wajakuwa na
Yeah, they don't
performance.
have consistency.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the history between Wolves and Manchester. You know what Wolves always does for Manchester United. Yeah, the other time they were robbed off during the FA I think first quarterfinals, which Mata scored. They were robbed off. That was actually an offside.
Yeah.
But for now,
wamezoea hizi vitu unajua
Yeah,
na
sure.
marefa kuna vile
yeah, sure, Manchester is referee, so the VAR.
the same WhatsApp group uko
Yeah.
mabeshte.
Yeah.
So you don't think what's your prediction for that game Wolves Manchester?
Wolves, I give Wolves a double chance. Either he wins or a draw.
Wolves
Win or
draw for Manchester
Yeah.
United. And sasa Ole in Ole out.
Ole is just Ole. Ole wa leo, Ole atakuwa Ole wa kesho.
Ole mgani unasema
Ole
Ole is
Gunnar
just Ole?
Solskjaer.
Ole mkali ama Ole
Bado
Ole
bado atakuwa tu Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bado atakuwa tu ule mmoja.
Some people say that Ole, me being one of them,
Yeah.
is not the right person to take Manchester United forward.
Yeah.
And he can win them games like he won the 7 games that in a row when they win.
Yeah.
But the consistency to keep the team winning hadi wa win a league title
Yeah.
is not the right manager for it. They need to change a manager and bring someone with more experience, more a title winning manager,
Yeah.
like maybe Allegri
Yeah.
or someone like that, for them to actually win a trophy.
Yeah.
So do you agree with me and some other people who say the same thing, that Ole is not the right person for Manchester United? They will remain pretenders and not contenders.
Actually, I agree with you because Ole, actually, he has no any title winning history. Yeah, actually, he has a relegation history recently with Cardiff. So I'll agree with you. Manu doesn't deserve Ole, but for now, personally for me as an Arsenal fan, I'll say let's Ole be at the wheels.
Now, not as an Arsenal fan, so put yourself mind to a Manu.
Okay, I won't agree with Ole because Ole cannot take Manu to glory.
The next level.
Yeah, he lacks consistency because the Manchester that the squad that Manchester has for now, that's a top class squad. Let's talk about Paul Pogba. Let's talk about the Cavani. Let's talk about Bruno Fernandes, who is on fire for now. Let's talk about Rashford. Who doesn't know Rashford? Rashford is a top class.
MBE MVP.
Yeah, sure. He has the De Gea, Henderson, who are the top class goalkeepers. Let's look at the back line, which consists of Maguire, Lindelof, Bailey, Wan-Bissaka.
When Bissaka came, they were saying he's the best right back.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Defensively, he is one of the best.
Yeah,
but attackingly, he's not. So Manchester United have him. We'll sum up what you just said.
Yeah.
Manchester United have great players.
Yeah.
But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer
Yeah.
is not the right man to take them to being from pretenders to contenders.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
So we are on the same WhatsApp group.
Yeah, we are on the same group.
So guys, watu wa Manu msijam wengine because wengi wao wanasema Ole is at the wheel. But that's just what we think on this show, that Ole is not the right person to take Manchester United to the next level. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back. Just stay there, keep watching movie. Welcome back to Sport Journal, and we're going to talk about the other title pretenders, the two others, which is Everton and Tottenham Hotspur. Tutaanza na vijana wa Mourinho, Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the season, we thought, okay, we hadn't given them that much hope, but with the squad that they had in bringing in Gareth Bale into the squad, and Regulion, Holberg, and and also having Jose Mourinho. Dele Alli started the season with on fire manze, alikonga tu anapiga mabao na maassist hapo, and we were like wow. Huyu kijana manze, under Mourinho he has unlocked Dele Alli.
Yeah.
And they started very well. Harry Kane is currently leading in assists.
Yeah.
So anako kule juu kwa mabao.
Yeah.
But then as we are speaking right now, their results have not been very pleasing.
Yeah.
Wanaanza kuenda chini hivi kidogo, walichapwa na was it Leicester?
Yeah,
they were beaten by Leicester,
and they drew against Wolves too.
They drew against Wolves. So they are our number 3 title pretenders.
Yeah.
So Tottenham Hotspur, what do you think their problem is? Mbona sasa hiyo wameanza all of a sudden kwenda chini? because
Yeah.
Mourinho is one of the best. Actually.
Yeah, sure. Personally, for me, I don't think Tottenham are tired were named title contenders.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually there to for top four maybe, and maybe for top six for European competition. But I may not. I'm not surprised for them to be there
But there was a
wherever.
time where walikuwa wametuonyesha we are going to win this thing.
Yeah, sure.
Walikuwa-
In fact,
yeah,
they once topped the table,
they were top of the table.
topped
huko
the
juu.
for 2 consecutive weeks. But
Mm.
I don't think so because as an Arsenal fan, I don't like wherever they were at that time. In fact, I really celebrate the time they faced Liverpool and Liverpool beat them, and again they were beaten by Leicester. I really celebrated. Yeah, so I don't
So
think
for
if,
you, they were not title contenders
Yeah,
even from the start.
from the start they were title contenders but for now they are not title contenders. I am really happy if they continue dropping.
And sasa because they were on form, kuna
Yeah.
wakati they were on form, they were really banging goals
Yeah.
for fun. Walikuwa wanajibamba tu wakienda kucheza na tini team. Yani ni kama it was boys versus men when you playing against
Yeah,
Tottenham.
actually.
But saa hizi what do you think is the cause of this all of a sudden drop, this sudden drop of theirs? Because you can't tell me ati tulikuwa tunafunga mabao tunachapa na team alafu saa hizi zinatulemea, Leeds zinatulemea, ni matimu kae Wolves zinatulemea, and we were the same team who were beating other teams and our top scorer. Are they like, do you think that maybe it's fatigue ama something like that? What is happening to that team?
I don't think if it's fatigue. Yeah, Tottenham they really started well, but when you see at their results, actually in any EPL team you start well unless if you have a really good squad like Liverpool or Man City for the other season, you will continue. But for Tottenham, the moment an EPL team an EPL team defeats you, that's the
Sijui hata mimi
beginning.
nilikuwa nimesema vitu zingine
Yeah,
kumbe.
that's the beginning of your woes. Actually, it has happened for Liverpool for Tottenham because the other teams have analyzed their tactics, and they have well been understood. So it will continue for 2 or 3 games unless they change their tactics. It will be continuing to be defeat.
Mourinho kuna vile watu wameanza kumsoma.
Yeah, Mourinho has been learned. Actually, if you look at his game, it's a bit defensive. They were never like for
It's
instance,
not a bit defensive. It is.
it's a really
it's
defensive game. For instance, when you look at the Wolves game, I watched it the other day, and 90% it was possessed by Wolverhampton, and 10% was for Tottenham, and that's not
That is-
something good
it's not
because
something
they were really on pressure.
But we're going to keep complaining about it because, and nothing is going to happen because Mourinho said, aliambia watu, if you don't want to watch manze, kama utaki kuona football yetu,
Yeah,
ujipe
Ujipeshughuli.
shughuli because manze, that's his style of play. I mean, watu
Yeah,
hivyo.
actually, that's his style of play, and he has won games with it. Let's talk about Tottenham.
Not just games, but also trophies.
Yeah, trophies actually. Let's talk about Tottenham. Tottenham is not a team with history of trophies. It's actually a team with losses. Yeah, so Mourinho, I don't think if he'll be really as special as they got him in Tottenham. Actually, he won. Let's give him this season and next season. Half of the season, next season he will be sacked.
But for me, my own opinion, what I think,
Yeah.
I think this player it's just fatigue for me, in my opinion, because it's very hard to actually describe what is going on at the team. The likes of Dele Alli, because I want to let's talk about Dele Alli because he's one of my favorite footballers.
Yeah.
Even if he plays for the rival team.
Yeah.
When we play North London Derby, I usually hate him because I don't like what he does for derbies.
Yeah.
But he was one of the best Tottenham prospects.
Actually.
And right now, kuna vile there's some rumors going on
Yeah.
that he might actually even leave in January
Yeah.
because he has fallen out of favor of Jose Mourinho, which is something, okay, Mourinho wants to fall out of favor for him. So you've seen the likes of Pogba and
Yeah,
Lukaku.
it's done.
He said the way uende ama yeye aende.
Yeah,
Yani,
sure.
akisha kupea chance amekupa chance. Sasa niende wewe uende ama yeye.
Actually,
Dele Alli, if he leaves for Tottenham, will they miss him? Will it impact Tottenham? And which team do you think anaweza enda?
Yeah, for me, Dele Alli is a good guy, a good guy. But for Mourinho, in every team that he goes, he must destroy the dressing room, and he must destroy maybe one or two players. For instance, who is Dele Alli, who has fallen out of the taking order of Mourinho. So it won't be it wasn't a big surprise. So it's a big name who has fallen out of favor for Mourinho.
Unaona akienda timu gani?
Possibly a PSG. PSG won't be
Follow
surprising.
Mauricio Pochettino
Yeah,
and follow
yeah,
Pochettino because
yeah.
Pochettino anachukuanga wachezaji wake. That's one thing
Yeah,
about him.
sure.
Alichukuanga wanyama kutoka Southampton
Yeah,
kamletanga Tottenham.
Yeah.
So you must see that again with Dele Alli.
yeah, sure.
So we're gonna move to the last team, and that is vijana wa Carlo Ancelotti, Everton.
Yeah,
They wako na very top striker Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
yeah,
Wengine nataka kuchukua jazi ya Calvert-Lewin niende niandike number 9. That guy is really on form manzi.
yeah. Actually,
So Everton kuna wakati walikuwa wanaongoza kule juu.
yeah,
Sasa hizi they're not consistent. I think hata in my opinion I think wanabahatikia games zingine hata wakishinda ni bahati.
yeah, sure.
Do you think that maybe they miss James Rodriguez because of the injury? Ama nini mbaya saizi it's not the way it used to be. Things are not the way they used to be. It's not luxurious winning.
Yeah. Actually, Everton's football is built on one person before they were winning games. It was built on James Rodriguez
And covered
and Calvert-Lewin and Alan. And let's talk about it for now. James Rodriguez is out injured.
injured, yeah.
Alan is also out injured. So those two people are very vital for Ancelotti's
Ancelotti.
team. So they lack that stability. They lack that consistency. Even the games that they have for now, they it's just luck.
Ni luck, eh?
Yeah.
Because even the game that they won last time, in my opinion, I just think that was just luck. They were to play Manchester City,
Yeah,
and
yesterday.
the game was cancelled because of COVID-19. Apparently, most Manchester City players
And
have
some
been
stuff.
found and staff have been found to be positive for coronavirus. And I think in that game wangetandikwa. Manchester City are back on form now. I think that game ingeisha maybe 3-2, 3-0, 3-1. What do you think?
Yeah, actually, for me, and Manchester City is good, but they are striking force somehow. They lack that striking force, that good striking force.
They have Calvert-Lewin.
Man City.
No, Man City. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Sorry.
Man City, maybe Aguero, but he's not really in form from injury. Let's not forget that. So let's not give a lot of pressure to him.
So you think your game maybe ingeisha kaa ngapi?
Maybe a draw in favor of Man City.
In favor of a draw.
A draw in favor of Man City, and Man City could
But a
just
draw
give
is-
a surprise win, maybe 3-2. Yeah.
So vijana wa Ancelotti una hopes now.
I don't.
What if, because for me I think if actually not Calvert-Lewin but James Rodriguez, if he is back in that squad and he is fit, Alan is fit, everybody is fit, they can actually start winning games again. But the problem is in the Premier League we've seen you cannot rely on one or two
Yeah,
players.
you cannot
You
rely on
rely on 1-2 players, you actually start going down.
Yeah,
So those hiyo tu ndio mazee, they just have their problem. Let's say Carlo Ancelotti is not the problem is not the tactics but in the injuries.
Yeah, the injuries are affecting him really well.
So I think he's the best. Basi yeye ndio the best hapo kwa the pretenders. He's the one,
Yeah,
at least
actually,
yeye ni injuries, yeye si tactics.
Yeah.
So that is it for the pretenders. Total title pretenders. Nataka tuongelee sasa games zinachezwa, the ones zinachezwa bado lakini zinachezwa hii wiki.
Yeah.
And that is Brighton versus Arsenal. As an Arsenal fan going
Yeah.
into this game, do you feel confident?
Yeah, really feel, I feel confident.
Ateta in, Ateta out.
Let's give Arteta time because a good coach is a tactical coach.
So you're confident in the game?
Yeah, I'm confident in the game, but let's not forget about the Brighton. The whole last season they hammered us 2-1 when we were at their stadium, and the previous season they also hammered us. Maybe let's give them a revenge today. But
Leno anaenda kurevenge Mop.
yeah, actually I hope so, but also let's not forget Welbeck is also there. Yeah, Welbeck is very dangerous, and also they have Lallana. He holds also very dangerous.
Lallana is out of injury? I don't think he's out of injury yet.
I think maybe a surprise comeback.
Maybe, but I've not heard any news about Lallana. So prediction for that game?
Yeah, I give Arsenal a double chance, Arsenal win or a draw. for the worst case. Yeah,
So another game that is going to be played, already we have talked about it, Manchester Wolves, hakuna haja ya kuongelea sana hiyo game.
yeah,
And hii game ingine ni, let's see here, Aston Villa, sorry, not Aston Villa, but Leeds. And Leeds, they play West Brom.
Yeah,
West Brom. Will West Brom with their new coach Sam Allardyce, kuna vile walidraw na, not kuna vile, but walidraw na Liverpool.
they actually.
Sam Allardyce ni kama trying to bring back life into these players. We know Sam Allardyce ikifika ni ku revive teams from relegation.
Yeah,
He is an expert at that.
Yeah.
And also Leeds United kuna vile wa confirm pia hao
yeah,
wamekuwa this, but their coach Bielsa is a very good manager.
yeah.
So your prediction for that game, that's not a very big game in my opinion.
Yeah, that's not a big game, but
It is a big game. Sam
Yeah.
Allardyce, Bielsa.
yeah, actually, that's a relegation. Actually, let's talk about relegation coaches who are very good. I can say Leeds for win.
Leeds.
Leeds will win that game, because when you look at the tactic, the Bielsa tactics, it's all about pressing.
Yeah.
And actually, West Brom, they are all about defending. Allardyce,
Yeah.
he will really defend about on it.
So it's you place your bet on Leeds United.
Leeds United.
So that's it for the content that we had for today, manze. Pretenders and the fixtures that were to be played this week. We don't have any more. For more stuff, itabidi mkae tu hapo chonjo, msubscribe, mlike, kwa sababu new video coming up very soon. Malta, what you have to say for my fans pale.
Yeah. Continue clicking that. Continue subscribing. Continue liking it. Continue viewing it. Actually, very much content will come in the future.
Welcome to the show, and you're welcome another day.
Yeah.
Karibu.
Yeah.
So najisikiza tu asalimia nangi.
Yeah, sure.
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then Meltas, he's the one in charge of, ndio alinitafutia hii jersey. So if you want a jersey, you can look for him. You can tell them where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, social media, it's Highbury Sports Center, Instagram, Facebook, same Highbury Sports Center. Yeah, and whereas Twitter, same also Highbury Sports Center.
So that's it for the show, guys. See you next time. Back here.